From a defendant in Las Vegas vaulting over a podium to attack a judge, to a convicted killer in Florida elbowing his own lawyer during sentencing. These are the most heated courtroom moments ever caught on camera. In Las Vegas, Nevada, 30-year-old Deborah Redden had been arrested after fighting with police officers. He was now in court on battery charges, trying to convince a judge to give him another chance.
I feel like I shouldn't be sent to prison, but if it's appropriate for you, then you have to do what you have to do.
Judge Kelly Holthus wasn't buying it. Redden tried to talk his way out, but she's already made up her mind. When the judge denied his release, his expression shifted, and seconds later, he erupted.
In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court...
Redden leapt over the podium, tackled Judge to the floor, and began hitting her as court staff rushed in. Employees tried to push him off. Punches were thrown in both directions, while the judge lay stunned on the ground. The next time Redden appeared in court, he wore handcuffs, a spit mask, and even padded gloves to prevent another attack.
19 to 48 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections. How much credit for time served does he have?
It's 0 days. He was on probation when he committed the offense and was revoked.
Ultimately, the judge stayed on the case. Redden received 19 to 48 months in prison for his original crime. Combined with his attack on the judge, he got sentenced for 26 years in prison.
And they were just too much of a pig not to wash their sheets.
Calling your murder victim a pig to try to win sympathy? That's exactly what happened in the case of Joseph Zeeler in Cape Coral, Florida, a man accused of a double homicide and sexual assault.
Paper right here that they're trying to hide from you.
Mr.
Right
Seiler.
here. I still see the body of 11-year-old
Mr.
Robert
Seiler.
Cornell with the hand, with the hair of her
Ladies and
killer.
gentlemen, the jury will step out.
The blonde
Mr.
hair of
Seiler.
her killer.
In 1990, Jan Cornell returned home to find her 11-year-old daughter Robin and babysitter Lisa Story brutally murdered. The case stayed cold for decades until a DNA hit linked Zeeler, who showed no remorse and turned the trial into a circus.
And what I believe happened is I slept with Jan Cornell and Leanne Deller, and they were just too much of a pig not to wash their sheets.
First, he denied knowing any of the victims. Then he reversed himself and claimed he had slept with Robin's mother months before the murders, and that his DNA was on the sheets only because they were pigs who don't wash their sheets.
It is ordered and adjudged that the defendant, Joseph Adam Zeiler, is hereby sentenced to death for the murder of Robin Cornell and the murder of Lisa Story.
After the jaw-dropping exchange, the jury recommended death. 10 jurors for execution, 2 for life without parole. But Zeeler wasn't done. During the sentencing, he elbowed his attorney, causing chaos, calling a victim's mother a pig, and then attacking sealed Joseph Zeeler's reputation as one of the most disturbing defendants ever. He built a following by playing a mafia boss online, but in real life, Ali Abalan's character turned deadly.
During his testimony yesterday, Abulaban said he snapped when he saw Anna and Barone together cuddling on a couch, which led him to shoot and kill them both.
On October 21st, 2021, the San Diego influencer dialed 911 in a panic, claiming he had found his wife Anna and another man shot dead on their apartment couch. But when officers arrived, Abulaban had already fled the scene.
To see her kissing Ray on my couch, with his feet on my table, with my
Detectives soon discovered why. Anya had filed for divorce, and Abulaban had secretly broke into her place, planted spyware on their daughter's tablet, and eavesdropped on her private life when he heard a male voice inside. He snapped. Hours later, police stopped his car on the highway.
I'm like, don't do it, I'm screaming.
As you're driving to the apartment.
I'm screaming, I'm crying. I'm like, don't
What happens when you get to the apartment?
I go up and I see them.
In the backseat, a 5-year-old girl sitting next to a loaded handgun.
Any tears that he's cried in this courtroom have been for himself. They are not for Ray and Anna. It's just, that's the reality. He fears the consequences, as he should, of his actions.
Jurors also heard chilling voice messages where he mocked Anna, threatened revenge, and bragged that she would see his face on Netflix forever.
I am the best man you ever met, and you're the dumbest I ever devoted my life to. You are the dumbest. I wish we never had a kid together because of how stupid you are.
Then came the meltdown. During cross-examinations, Abluban erupted at the prosecutors, shouting and demanding evidence as they read off his search history. His mob boss persona was no longer an act. It was right there in front of the jury.
The bottom line here is he will die in prison. He will never be a free man. He will take his last breath there.
The verdict? Guilty of 2 counts of first-degree murder, and the sentence, life in prison without the possibility of parole. He'll take his last breath behind bars.
Put me to death, that's what's happening anyway. He's framed.
Jonathan Sanders' feud with his Raleigh neighbors ended in tragedy when he crossed the street and shot a man, his wife, and her mother, leaving only one survivor.
It's point blank, and the last thing I remember was seeing Sandy laying on the floor.
From the start, Sanders showed almost no remorse. In police interviews, he appeared calm and detached.
Mr. Sanders, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
In court, he became even more disruptive, interrupting testimony, arguing with the judge, and making it nearly impossible for the surviving victim to finish his account of the attack.
When I did shoot Sandy, I shot him low on his stomach one time. That's the one with the bullets that made the black marks. I barely wounded him, and I left.
Sanders stunned the courtroom by demanding the death penalty for himself, insisting there was no point in sparing his life.
6,578,000 times before you take your last breath. And when you take your last breath, you're going to die alone and you're going to die forgotten.
The jury convicted him on 3 counts of first-degree murder, and the judge gave Sanders life without parole, ensuring he spends the rest of his days behind bars.
I should have killed you, bitch! I should have killed you, bitch! Everybody knows you're alive!
On May 26, 2017, Jeremy Christian boarded a Portland train after a night of drinking and immediately started threatening the driver. If you're Christian or Muslim, I'll stab you too.
He replied, you do not have the right to even be on this train. I built this country.
Passenger Demetra Hester told him to stop. Instead, Christian hurled a bottle of fluid at her face. She fought back with mace and he fled, but only for a day.
Fletcher describes Christian targeting 2 young women, one of them wearing a hijab.
The next afternoon, Christian boarded the train again. This time he began screaming slurs at 2 teenage girls in hijab. Several men stepped in to protect them.
Then I realized there was blood on my shirt, a lot of it, and then I realized it was coming out of my neck.
Micah Fletcher pushed Christian into a seat and told him to leave. Instead, Christian pulled a knife and slashed at everyone in reach. Minutes later, police arrested Christian as he stormed down the street brandishing the bloody weapon. When Demetra Hester took the stand, Christian exploded, screaming racial slurs and telling her he should have killed her. His tirade continued as other survivors testified about his hate-filled attack.
On count 1, the verdict is guilty. That's murder in the first degree. They did not consider the lesser included offenses. On count 2, murder in the first degree.
The verdict? Guilty of 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted murder. The sentence? 2 consecutive life terms without the possibility of parole. Courtrooms are meant for justice, not chaos. But these moments prove anything can happen. If you found these moments as shocking as we did, Hit like and subscribe for more unbelievable stories.